We start off this exciting week with current AAFS President Ken Williams. Ken has overseen a transformative year of the Academy, and we are honored to have him in studio now to discuss the highlights of his presidency. Thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on a successful year. As you look back over your term, what are you most proud of, and what stands out as a noteworthy accomplishment?
We have been able to accomplish a lot this past year. What I'm most proud of is the level of inclusiveness that we were able to bring as an organization. Through my work with the board and the Academy staff, we were able to give more people a voice within the Academy. And by bringing in those different voices, we were able to increase that diversity that we have within the organization. Maybe not in membership roles, but by allowing different people to have a say, to provide feedback. And just bring that diversity of thought, diversity of opinion, diversity of perspectives, diversity of experiences. Because diversity is so much more than race. That diversity of thought makes the organization stronger. What I'm really proud of this year, and it goes to us just bringing in more voices and opinions and just increasing our level of inclusion, the Justice Talks. This is something that I implemented this past year, and we were able to have 16 Justice Talk submissions in our Academy newsfeed. Many of those came from the sections, but also was able to get some from government organizations. I got a few from universities, just to allow different people to talk about what they are doing to promote justice for all.
Where do you think there is more work still that needs to be done?
I know we've done a lot to increase our inclusion, but there's still more work to be done there. We can do a better job of bringing in different people into the organization, bringing them into the fold, allowing them to take leadership roles, just giving them an opportunity to prove themselves. We have many different communities that are hard at work in the organization. And if we can get those different voices, those different perspectives, that will continue to make the organization stronger. And then we're being more responsive to the membership, because we are first and foremost a membership organization. And by recognizing that our members have so much to offer, giving them a voice that allows us to become much stronger.
Absolutely. You've recently written that there's an ongoing debate over whether justice is blind. As we get ready to promote Justice for All this week, what is your opinion on that topic?
Unfortunately, I don't feel justice is blind. And maybe it shouldn't be. But unfortunately, just those gender disparities, those racial disparities, those socioeconomic disparities, they've all led to unequal justice outcomes. And that is something that we need to just do a better job of normalizing. We need to find a way to bring those equal justice outcomes. And with that, we just need more equity. By starting the conversations, which is something that we did this past year, having those conversations, maybe we can get there. We're not going to have all the answers. We can't address all the ills that are happening in the justice system, but we can do our part as forensic practitioners, because as it is stated in our vision statement, to promote justice for all and integrity through forensic science, that's what we need to do. As forensic practitioners, we need to promote justice for all in the work that we do on a daily basis.
And speaking of justice for all, you've also said it takes a village to promote justice for all. How so? And do you think we're doing a good enough job working in collaboration to achieve that?
Yes. That it takes a village just means that we must all work together. We can't do it alone. We must rely on all the sections. We have 12 sections in the Academy. By working together, we can improve the forensic science community to help achieve those equal justice outcomes that we need. But it's that collaboration that is so vital to ensuring that we are able to promote justice.
Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the barrier that you've broken. You are the first African American to be elected as president of the Academy. What does that mean to you?
It was a privilege to serve as the president of the American Academy of Forensic Sciences, not just as the first African American, but just as a president in general. This is a wonderful organization. We are a large organization, a vibrant organization, and we are doing a lot to promote forensic science in the community. but by serving as the first African American president, that did mean a lot to me. It was a blessing for me to serve in this role, to have the trust that the membership placed in me to allow me to serve meant a lot. And this is something that I have cherished, and this is something that has weighed heavily on me because I didn't want to let the membership down. I didn't want to let the board down. I didn't want to let those that have supported me all along the way down. And that has been a heavy burden that has weighed on me because, as you've said, being the first African American president or the first person of color to serve in this role, I often carried that weight of thinking that if I failed, then no one will be able to come behind me to serve in this capacity. And so that is the weight that I carry. That is something I still carry as we go through this meeting with every presentation that I will do over the next week. Will I do a good enough job to allow someone else, another person of color, to again serve in this role?
You certainly have a lot to be proud of this year. Congratulations on a successful term as president, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Molly.